Welcome back to Mvip, your go-to source for the latest news, reviews, and breakdowns of the hottest cars on the market. If you love performance, luxury, and automotive innovation, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the powerhouse that is the 2026 BMW X6M, the latest iteration of BMW's high-performance luxury SUV coupe. And yes, we'll be talking about performance, design, tech, and of course, the price, because we know that's what you're really here for. So buckle up, because the 2026 BMW X6M is more than just a facelift or a minor upgrade. This is a statement. A statement of power, presence, and precision engineering. Let's start with the design. At first glance, the 2026 X6M looks aggressive in the best way possible. It retains its coupe-like sloping roofline that gives it that unique silhouette, a distinguishing feature that separates it from the more traditional-looking X5. But this year, BMW has sharpened the edges even more. The front fascia has been resculpted with a more angular kidney grille, which, by the way, is illuminated, a feature that started as optional in previous models and now feels almost essential for that modern, futuristic appeal. The headlights have been slimmed down, giving the front end a more piercing, focused look. You'll notice M-specific touches throughout the body: a wider air intakes, a more aggressive rear diffuser, quad exhaust tips, and a slight tweak to the taillight design that makes it look even more dynamic at night. But looks are just one part of the story. Under the hood is where things really heat up. The 2026 BMW X6M is powered by a 4.4-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine. No surprise there, right? But here's the twist: BMW has fine-tuned the hybrid electric boost system introduced in earlier models, taking efficiency and instant torque to the next level. This engine now produces a jaw-dropping 625 horsepower and around 590 pounds-to-feet of torque, with an even more responsive throttle thanks to the updated 48-volt mild hybrid setup. What does this mean in real-world terms? Well, the X6M can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds. That's supercar territory, and we're still talking about a mid-size luxury SUV here. Power is delivered through BMW's tried-and-true 8-speed M-Steptronic transmission, which offers buttery smooth shifts when cruising, and quick, punchy gear changes when you really put your foot down. The X-Drive all-wheel drive system is rear-biased, meaning that when traction isn't an issue, the car behaves more like a rear-wheel drive sports coupe than an SUV. It's this kind of engineering that keeps BMW's M division on top of the performance game. Handling is another strong suit of the 2026 X6M. With adaptive M suspension and active roll stabilization, this beast corners with confidence. There's also the M Sport differential, which actively distributes torque between the rear wheels to help rotate the car through corners. So whether you're on a twisting mountain road or a long highway stretch, the X6M adapts instantly, giving you precision and control. Now let's talk about the interior. Step inside and you're greeted with a cabin that screams performance luxury. The 2026 model introduces a new curved display setup, combining a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 14.9-inch infotainment screen into one seamless unit powered by BMW's latest iDrive 9 system. The graphics are crisp, the interface is quick, and voice control is smarter than ever. There's wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, naturally, and the optional Bowers Wilkins Diamond surround sound system is a must-have if you're into crystal-clear audio. BMW has also added enhanced ambient lighting with customizable colors and themes, which can react to different driving modes. So if you shift into Sport Plus, the cabin lighting might turn red and the graphics become more aggressive, adding to the whole sensory experience. Seats are of course M-specific, deeply bolstered, heated, and ventilated with optional massage functions. The leather quality is top tier, and there are new trim options including carbon fiber, open pore wood, and an aluminium mesh that looks futuristic without being flashy. Rear seat passengers get plenty of space and comfort too, although keep in mind the sloping roofline does shave off a bit of headroom. In terms of tech and safety, the X6M is fully loaded. You get BMW's Driving Assistant Professional Suite, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistant, evasive steering assist, and more. The Parking Assistant Plus system now has a 360-degree view with 3D rendering, so maneuvering in tight spaces is almost effortless. There's also a new highway assistant system that allows for hands-free driving on specific pre-mapped roads, and the vehicle can now perform lane changes with just a glance from the driver thanks to the interior camera and eye tracking tech. It's not quite full autonomy, but it's a major step forward in driver assistance. Alright, so now let's talk about the price, because while the 2026 X6M offers an incredible blend of performance and luxury, it definitely doesn't come cheap. The starting price for the 2026 BMW X6M is around $129,900 in the US market. Now, that's for the standard model with no options. Once you start adding premium paint finishes, upgraded wheels, carbon exterior trim, interior packages, and advanced driver assistance options, you're looking at a fully loaded model crossing the $145,000 mark easily. So who is the 2026 X6M really for? This SUV is made for the driver who refuses to compromise. You want the aggressive looks of a sports coupe, the practicality of an SUV, and the performance of a track-capable car, all wrapped in a high-tech, luxurious package. It's not the most spacious SUV out there, and it certainly isn't subtle, but that's kind of the point. This is a bold, powerful machine for people who like their performance loud and their technology cutting edge. It's also worth noting that BMW is planning to go fully electric in the coming years, so this X6M might be one of the last high-performance V8s we see from the brand. If you're a fan of traditional performance with a dash of modern electrification, this could be your last chance to own something this visceral before the switch to full F. To sum it all up, the 2026 BMW X6M is a high-performance luxury SUV that delivers everything you'd expect from the M badge: speed, style, and sophistication. It's not for everyone, but for those who want an unapologetically bold ride with serious muscle and serious brains, it's hard to beat. Thanks for tuning in to Mvip. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2026 BMW X6M, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. We've got more reviews, comparisons, and exclusive automotive content coming your way. Drop a comment below. What do you think about the 2026 X6M? Is it worth the price tag? Would you go for this over something like a Porsche Cayenne Turbo or a Mercedes-AMG GLE 63? Let's talk. Catch you in the next video, and as always, drive safe, stay sharp, and keep it locked right here on Mvip.